Welcome back, Know-It-Alls. Thanks for listening to the show. And as always, give us some feedback about what we are doing so we can make sure you're having a good time listening to us.
Recording in progress. Got it.
You have to accept it, right?
I did. Consent's the bitch.
It knows that you're being watched and recorded, sort of like any sexual experience in my house.
Right? Everything's on record.
Except they don't know about it.
Yeah, right.
Zoom warns you. Clay's house does not.
Yeah, right. Clay's house, like, shh.
Yeah, it's like Prince. Like Prince, the singer, his whole house was wired for sound, like bathroom, laundry room, hallways.
Really?
He could just be like, okay, like, Alexa. He'd be like, okay, Alexa, record now, and it would just record.
Oh my God.
Anytime he was like thinking of a song or some lyrics, he could just record it, and it would save it to a hard drive, and he could like go into it later, no matter what room it was in.
Christ.
So can you imagine if you had guests over? You record every
That'd be
room.
fucked up. Yeah.
Right?
Sorry, my hair's all crazy. Wow. Work pretty.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Oh, speaking of work pretty, so
Yes.
I'm gonna send you a text here. I want you to take a look at the thing I'm sending you.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure the question that I'm gonna get is what the fuck?
Oh, that good, is it? All right, I'm waiting. And just switching. God, my hair looks like hell. Alexa, filter.
Alexa, stop recording Clay having sex with me.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. Command is not understood. Command not understood.
Oh shit, where'd you go? There you are.
So yeah.
Hi.
Take a look. Hey, take a look at your phone. Tell me what you got.
Oh, here we go. Oh my God, what the fuck is that? Is that
I told
a
you
burn?
were gonna say what the fuck.
Oh my God, is that your hand?
That's my hand.
You burnt it on the fucking pan.
I didn't. What I did is I had candles lit in my house, and
Okay.
I let them sit for too long. I'm just sitting on the couch, like playing video games.
In a glass fucking jar?
Well, let's just say I knew it was going to be a problem, but I thought they're only going to be on for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. This isn't a problem. But, 25 minutes rolls around, and I realized that the little teeny tiny candle holders that, the kind you put in pumpkins?
Yeah.
I had those on my carpet. For 5 minutes, it's okay. 25 minutes, I look over, and the wax and heat has gotten so great that the container has warped. The wax has spilled out onto the carpet, and my carpet was on fire. So I put my controller down. I walk over to it, and it's
Oh,
like,
you did put your controller down. That's fucking
well,
good.
yeah. I mean, I lost the game, which my friends now deleted me because I am not a gamer. But yeah, I looked over and I was like, fuck, I don't have anything to put this out. My house was gonna burn down. So I was wearing a big fluffy robe, like I have this Batman robe that's plushy. And so I just slammed my hand down over.
Not surprised.
Right? Exactly. Batman.
Yeah.
Slam my hand down over top of the fire, puts the fire out, but the wax was so hot, it melted through the sleeve, melted onto my hand. As soon as I lifted my hand, it solidified, like it dried on my hand, because it's wax.
Trapping the heat.
I run to the sink, I put cold water, I'm trying to peel it off without ripping it was an instant blister. Obviously, I'm trying not to pop the blister. So
oh my God, you're killing me.
Yeah, so I pulled it off and I looked at it, I was like, I'm going to the hospital now. So I poured water. Like I don't know, it's probably like 8 inches by 8 inches square on the floor. But I had 100 of them lit. Like 100 of these little candles along the carpet.
What
down the
were
stairs.
you sacrificing to the gods? You want to talk about that?
Give me a second.
What were we summoning?
So while I've got a cold cloth wrapped around my hand, I'm trying to blow out 100 of these little candles on the carpet without blowing them too hard that the wax spurts out. I'm just like, they all stopped, right? It's like, okay, we're good. There's no more fires. That one sort of melted my carpet. It's all burnt and black.
Oh my God.
My hand's fucked. I'm gonna go to the hospital now. And this is the weird thing. For a province that is ridden with COVID, with overflowing hospitals, I literally parked my truck, walked in, and the guy at the front's supposed to scan my QR code.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can't go in the hospital unless you're vaccinated.
Oh, right, because you're vaxxed. That's what you guys got to do now. Yeah, I remember hearing that on the news.
But he didn't scan mine. He just said, okay, go check in. The lady asked me all the COVID questions. And then They sat me in the waiting room. I waited less than 30 seconds. Another nurse grabbed me, sat me down, asked me all the same COVID questions.
Yeah.
And I said, I think the least important thing right now is all your COVID questions, and the most important thing is this massive burn on my hand.
Yeah,
So
no
how about
shit.
we focus on this and don't worry about the COVID crap. Like, I'm double vaxxed. They wouldn't let me wear my own mask. I had to use one of their masks, but I had to shove my hand into the box to grab the mask to put it on. I was like, so I'm putting my hand in the same box that everybody else puts their hand in to grab a mask?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't make any sense, but I was in and out of the hospital in under 5 minutes.
Oh, well, that's a fucking nice touch.
There's
Good.
no one there. Nobody. Parking lot
Oh my
empty.
God.
Hospital empty.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I've been putting polysporin and stuff on it like I'm supposed to and wrap it. But now take a look. This is
Yeah.
like a week, like 9 days later.
That actually doesn't look bad. How does
Nope,
it feeling though?
It's
Like that? Did you do muscle damage or just
No, it's
skin?
just the surface, just skin.
Oh, thank God, Clay. Jesus fucking Christ.
The
That's
blister's
your
like,
fucking jerk off hand, isn't it too?
I know, I've been using my
Jesus.
left all week. I used my right
It's
one
like
for
a
the
stranger.
I lose my right one for the first time today.
You're like,
But-
oh girl, welcome back, bitch.
Yeah, I missed you, baby.
I missed you so much, Daddy missed you.
And I was like, Alexa, stop recording.
She's
like,
like, never. We
Command
don't
not
stop
recognized.
recording. Yeah.
Zooming in now. And they zoomed
Function
in.
not allowed in Mr. Clay's house.
Yeah.
That's fucking
So
terrible.
let's just say that I can't be romantic. I've learned that because I'll burn the house down.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, that was my burned hand, and that was
So you're just
2
gonna
days.
say DB or what?
two days. 2 days prior to the hand, I made myself some ribs for the house because Tegan wanted Greek ribs and barbecue ribs.
Yum.
And-
That's a good girl's.
Yeah, 8 in the morning. I have them in the oven doing their thing,
Yeah.
and I was gonna like pre-make them for the next day. So like I dry rub them and then boil them in the flavor for 3 hours or so. Then the next day I'll cook them over fire or whatever. And I had the pan in my hands. I turn around to put it on the counter, and I go to close the oven with my foot.
Yeah.
And I kick it up a little bit. It's sort of on an angle, not fully closed. And then I kick back a little bit, and I guess I hit the corner where the glass is, and the whole fucking front of the oven just shattered.
Shit.
The
How much
front
was
pane-
that?
The front pane is just all over the floor. I'm holding these like 500-degree ribs. I'm like, all right, well, there goes my day. Yeah, so I put the ribs down. I run cold water over them to cool them down, and then I sweep up all the glass, and then I take the oven door out, and then I have to get like a file and a screwdriver to get into the wedges where the glass is mounted because there's little chunks in there.
Yeah.
So I sweep up everything, pull the oven out, get all the glass from there, and then I call around, and apparently my oven is so old, they don't make the glass replacement,
Fuck off.
and they don't have any ovens to part out that I can just put a door in there.
Oh my God.
I got Christmas dinner coming up, and I don't have an oven. So I think
Kijiji or what?
what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna slow cook a ham in the slow cooker, call it a day. Use my stovetop, it's fine. I'll probably cook stuffing at work in the oven. I don't know if I can
sure,
cook
it's
a
all skewed.
turkey in there.
Okay.
I just know
In
I don't
what?
want to sit at work for 6 hours while I cook a turkey, just in
You
case.
can't cook a fucking turkey in your pizza oven.
No, the door opens on the side. Like it's a whole inside.
Oh, well, you might. Well,
Like when I
yeah.
worked at Boston Pizza, that's where we made ribs. You open up the side and the
Gotcha.
whole, right? So I just don't know how many hours for how many pounds based off of that type of oven. So I don't want to fuck my turkey up and waste my day at work on my only day
Yeah.
off that I get.
Yeah. All right, what are you just closing down for Christmas Day or what's the deal?
Yeah, just Christmas Day.
Shit.
So I think it might be slow cooked ham for the first time in my life. I'm gonna do a ham for Christmas, which I've never done.
Well, you know what? A lot of people fucking do it. Are you gonna clove it up or just do it straight up?
I usually do like a pineapple brown sugar mustard mix.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So-
Nice. That is good.
Yeah.
It goes very well with ham. I got a little piece of ham to do eggs Benny. I got my Christmas days already planned. We're doing Cornish game hens this year.
See, I should try something different. I just don't have an oven. I have a stove and no oven. I mean, I looked it up and you can use it. They just said that the heat escapes, but you can still use it. Just don't touch the front.
Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
try. Every oven I've been trying to order, it's going to be here like the middle of January.
Oh, yeah. No shit. I believe
And
it.
No place in town has an oven that isn't a floor model. Like I can take the floor model right now, but all the floor models are like $1,300. All the ones online are like
Nothing on
$750.
Kijiji. Nothing on Kijiji. You
I
can't
didn't,
find
even-
anything.
I didn't look for a used one yet. I was just looking to brand new. I figured if I'm gonna get a
Mm.
new something, I might as well get a new something.
Well, then you're going to spend $1,300 fucking dollars.
Oh.
They're not cheap, man. They're not cheap. I've been doing a lot of gas range ovens and stoves out here lately.
Yeah.
And so out here, there's no natural gas, right? There's some, but it's mainly propane. So you know what they do is they fucking sell them these stoves and gas stoves for natural gas. And then they're like, oh, what? You need orifices for propane? And then they're waiting for 2 months. 2 months. Good old supply chain bullshit. Today I was told for fireplace parts, I've got this one customer that their fireplace is their only source of heat.
Yeah.
Can't get parts. Can't give me an estimated date of delivery. I said, the woman's got no heat. What do I tell her? You know, so I just told the lady today, I said, you better go buy yourself a wood burning oven. They ain't running out of that anytime soon.
Just some space heaters, buy like 20 of them.
Pretty much. And like on these other boilers now, it's a chip shortage. So that's the newest thing is chip shortages, like microchip shortages. And they can't give me controls or sensors for boilers. So I'm telling people left, right, and center. And my boss is like, if this keeps up, how do we work? How do we keep working if we can't get parts? You know?
I know a guy who's really good with candles. You could send her my way. I could give her some
No,
tricks.
absolutely. I heard that he's not that good with candles at all, actually.
Well, there's no fires yet that burn down shit, so he's okay.
Oh my God, Clay, you're so lucky, you fucking dummy.
Yeah. Yeah, we have shortages at work. I can't get caramelized onions. Pineapple is sold out. Pineapple. Mushrooms is a BC flooding thing.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but
That's
we got mushrooms back. But yeah, pineapple, like all over Thailand or the Philippines, we can't get them on a boat. They just can't get them on a boat.
Oh my God. See, they should just pretend that they're people. Just ship them over in fucking storage containers. They'll get here.
True. But that would probably cost more because that's really not the legal way to do things.
They give a shit about legal anymore. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a spot to put my fucking phone so I don't gotta hold it the whole time.
Yeah, it's super hard to make pizzas without pineapple.
Yeah, especially for all them Hawaiian loving bastards.
And my town's full of Filipinos, right? And that's the pizza they get.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
pizza, pineapple, and ketchup.
Yeah. Well, we do have a tropical sauce. A tropical sauce.
God.
It tastes like ketchup. They always get the tropical Hawaiian, and then they do ask for ketchup packets for dip. I'm just like,
Fuck, that's funny.
we don't have that. Sorry, there's no need. We're a pizza place. I don't need ketchup, but thanks.
But they're like, no, you need ketchup. I needs it.
Yeah.
That's fucking real funny.
But we're not the only ones. All the other pizza places aren't able to get pineapple. Like I've talked to other employees and owners, and they just can't find it. Even the grocery stores.
You're not special.
Yeah, you can get the crushed pineapple at grocery stores and the pineapple rings, but no tidbits, all gone.
Oh, that's fucking nuts, man.
And other than that, I've just been watching a lot of TV this week. I discovered last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning a new show. So I'm a whore for anything with kids on a European trip. A whore for it.
Because you're like, I love it. It's me.
That's me. When I was 17, and that's Europe, which I love. So it was called the In-Betweeners movie, and it's these 4 guys that after they graduate, they just go to Greece for 2 weeks to party.
Oh, that is right up your fucking alley.
And I watched it, and I loved it, and then I Googled it, and apparently it is one of 2 movies that spun out of a 3-season TV show.
Oh.
I'm just like, what? So yeah,
like, huh?
I checked, and Prime has it. It was an MTV run British comedy that ran for 3 seasons. It's only got like 6 episodes a season.
Oh.
And they're only 25 minutes long each. So I'm already on.
Easy. You're done.
I'm halfway done season 1 today, and I'm gonna finish. It's fucking awesome. It's, as the British would say, it's brilliant.
Brilliant, bloody brilliant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Multiple uses of the word shag and twat. It's amazing.
Oh, your favorite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shags and twats. What?
Yeah. After the In-Betweeners, do you watch Hawkeye yet? Like, I don't know if you're watching the Marvel stuff.
Just seen that they did a TV show with him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I watched the What If series.
Okay.
Fucking loved it. That was amazing.
Yeah.
What the fuck was the other one?
Did you watch Loki?
WandaVision?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Loki.
So good, right?
But even though I really don't like Owen Wilson, he really kind of rubs me the wrong way. But I just don't like
it's worth
him.
it. Tom Hiddleston makes up for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, good.
Okay.
I hit a button and it's like, leave. I'm like, no, don't leave, stupid. God,
did you watch Black Widow?
The movie or the show?
The movie.
Yes.
Okay,
Loved
so
it.
you know her sister in it?
Yeah.
She's in Hawkeye, and I cannot stress enough how fucking amazing that character is.
Okay.
Like, I honestly think she is the shining light of the MCU right now.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's
I haven't.
you don't see her until episode 4, and you only see her for a
Okay.
second. But episode 5, she has this amazing scene. Just, I'm not even gonna say anything other than it made my week. I watched the episode like 4 times already, and it's only been out for 3 days.
Like made your week, like when all the girls stood up for Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Spider-Man. That's
it made my week.
okay. Cool. I'll have to check that out.
And as for the new Spider-Man, did you
Yeah.
watch it?
No.
Okay, me neither. I'm
No.
watching on Tuesday, so I'm doing spoiler-free, no Facebook, no Instagram for the next.
You better stay off it.
Yeah. And people at work are going to watch it tonight. I'm like, I don't want to fucking know. Don't tell me anything.
I'm shocked you haven't even already done it already. You're usually pretty quick on that.
Yeah, but I mean, IMAX, it gets released on a Friday, and Friday's like my busiest day, so I can't really take it off.
Yeah.
And tickets.
What time do you go to work? What time do you go to work tonight? Pretty quick?
Like 2 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, it'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
At least I don't have to wear bandages on my hand anymore. Just gloves. No, it's like it hurts.
Is it still sensitive to hot water and
No,
stuff?
not
like
at all.
heat?
Nope.
Oh, good. Well, look at you. You're like a fucking vampire healing up right quick.
I keep telling people I'm like Wolverine.
There you go. I give you that. I'll give you Wolverine. Yeah, sure.
Last
Fair
night
enough.
I go to bed, like after the In-Betweeners movie. I'm laying in bed. It's like, I don't know, 3:15 or something, which is like a normal time for me to go to bed. And I hear my hot tub kick on. It usually kicks on. It does like it's a
Little cycle.
Yeah, it does like a 20-minute cycle just to, I don't know why. It's a thing it does, and that's what it does. And I hear it all the time. I'm lying in bed, it clicks on, and 30 seconds later it clicks off. I'm like, that's not right. It's usually there for about 20 minutes. And then I'm thinking like, well, I sort of did fall asleep watching the end of that movie. Did I just fall asleep? And did it just turn off? Or am I like awake? I was like, it's 3 a.m. I haven't shoveled it for a week. I haven't been able to use it because of my hand. So I just haven't shoveled it. And there's like 2 feet of snow on my deck.
Oh, wow.
So I'm just like, I'm not going to go up there and shovel right now. It's 3:15 in the morning. I'm going to check it out in the morning.
Nothing's happening 3:15 in the morning.
So yeah.
Nothing good anyway.
I turned the breaker off this morning, turned it back on, went up to the deck, shoveled the deck, lifted the lid, no steam, put my hand in it, water's cold. I look at the digital display and I can't read it because there was like 3 inches of ice over top of it. So I had to get a hairdryer to melt the ice to get to the buttons to turn it on, like to adjust the heat. And
First world problems.
Right? So yeah, I melted the ice. It said 54 degrees. And then I hit the buttons and it cycles through. So there's no ice in the hot tub. Like it's cycling, it's rotating. So yeah, then I have to wait for the hot tub place to open before I can call them. And they just said, we're going to call like the big boss. We're going to call you back. And that was 3 hours ago and they haven't called back. But they said as long as there's no error code, they don't know what could have happened. But maybe the ice over top froze it on like the minus temperature and dropped it all the way down.
Oh, well, was that like an act of God? What is that considered?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
All I know is that it's like an $8,000 hot tub, and if it stops being hot right now in minus 40,
you're fucked.
Like,
yeah, you're real fucked.
There's nothing I can do.
No,
absolutely nothing. I can drain it and then get space heaters and plug them in and put them.
The only thing I would suggest is if it did have to freeze up, Clay, you leave the top open to allow the ice to expand, but it'll fuck every pipe in it. That's the only problem.
I know. So I'd have to get like a space heater and plug it in underneath the deck. So right, but I checked.
What about heat tape?
I'd have to get in the hot tub.
Yeah, you'd have to get in the base. Yeah.
I'm not that guy. I mean, clearly,
fair enough.
I can't light a candle without burning down a fucking house. I'm not going to be able to wrap heat tape.
Okay, you got a point there. Yeah, you don't fucking touch nothing on that hot tub.
That's what I need. I need a Dora for that. Apparently she does.
Yeah,
plumbing.
I do. A little bit. Just a little squish. Just a scoosh of it.
But it is heating. It's at 75 degrees right now. So it's...
Oh, well then you're fine.
I hope so. I think that brick of ice over top of the controls fucked it.
Well, you're only about 30 degrees or 29 degrees from optimal hot tub temperature. So that's not too bad.
It's weird. Like where the controls are, that's where the 2 lids sort of meet, and there's like a space, and that's where the steam comes out. But it was so cold outside, I'm assuming the steam just kept freezing over top of that spot.
So I shouldn't tell you it was 13 degrees here today.
You can tell me that. I don't hate people for living a better life than I have. 'Cause I don't expect them to hate me for living a better life than almost 90% of the people I've ever
Right.
met. So you know what?
Well,
Fuck
that's
them,
right.
man.
You have a hot tub problem, so yeah, fuck me, right?
Right? Exactly. And then another thing, my kid, he's in the shower, like in the bathroom, getting ready for a shower. So he's got all his clothes off, and he just
Yeah.
looks down. He's like, "Are these my balls?" And he like flicks his nutsack. Right? He's 8. I'm just
Oh my
standing there.
god.
I'm just like the shower's going, the fans on, the doors closed. I'm like, "Yeah, dude, those are your balls. Those are your nuts."
Oh, so they just dropped on him finally, or what?
No, that's just it. He's like, "Well, where are they?" He starts squeezing. I was like, "Well, they're not down there yet. They're sort of inside you." He's like, "What? Why is my stuff inside me? I have balls. They're here. Where are they?" So
Because it used to be ovaries, little man.
so he's flicking his sack, asking where his balls are.
Oh, fuck! Too bad you can't record that.
That might
That'd
be
go
child
viral.
abuse. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it would be. Yeah, exploitation, shit like that. Whatever.
Or
That
as the
whole
British
consent
say,
thing.
pedophile.
I was supposed to say, bloody brilliant.
Brilliant pedophile.
Pedo. Yeah, you're right. Oh my
Pedophile.
god. Pedophile. Aluminium. My favorite British word is aluminium.
Aluminium.
They make shit aluminum. Like, how do you make shit sound so weird?
I
Britain.
have a British guy who's a friend, and every time that he said like aluminium, I'd be like, "Oh, would you like to use the thermometer?" He's like, "I was like, the thermometer." He's like, "It's not a thermometer." I was
You're
like,
like,
"It's
well."
not aluminium."
Yeah, no one fucking says it like that.
It's not a
England.
schedule.
You're right. Schedule. Oh my god. That
Wait,
fucking word,
we're
schedule.
correcting them, but our language comes from them. So maybe, in all fairness, we're wrong because they were there first.
Doesn't it all come like originally like Arabic? Or no, that's our numbers. I think that's
Yeah.
our numbers. Yeah, whatever. I'm smart on Wednesdays and Sundays, so.
So I need to ask you about baking. So this last week,
Yeah.
you saw that I did some stuff, right?
I see that you were doing bark. I haven't
Sort
been
of.
on Facebook too much,
Yeah,
so I seen
so-
your bark stuff.
So I did like a white chocolate peppermint bark. So it's like super thin.
Oh, I like that. Yum.
Right? Candy cane, delicious. And then I do one that is cashews and coconut.
Yep.
And I don't make it so thin. I make it a little bit thicker so that the
Right.
cashews are sort of like within the chocolate, not like protruding from it.
Yep.
And then I do a chocolate peanut butter one with chocolate peanut butter pie Oreos on top.
Yum.
Yeah, so I do the chocolate and then
I didn't even know that was an Oreo. Look at me learning shit today.
Yeah, go find them. Whenever I see them, I buy a couple
Okay.
and I save them for Christmas time. Yeah, I just crumble it
Oh,
on
yeah.
top, and then I drizzle liquid like peanut butter on top, and then I put it in the fridge or the freezer. It solidifies. But the thing is, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never read a recipe. I just went with what my gut said.
Yeah.
And when I melt the chocolate, it doesn't get very liquidy. So I added a little bit of butter and a little bit of milk. It makes it easier to stir and pour. And then
You didn't find it didn't seize up when you put in the milk?
the white. No, it's fine. Yeah, as long as you whisk it.
Oh,
it just-
white. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Go on. Yep.
Yeah, and you whisk it and it's fine. It looks like bubbling chocolate, but instead of being thick big bubbles, it's lighter bubbles, right?
Yep.
But the white chocolate one, I've got to keep frozen or it droops. So the chocolate didn't solidify in the fridge once I added the milk. So
Didn't temper the chocolate properly.
I put less milk in when I did the cashew one. And
Gotcha.
it's sort of solid, but the peanut butter one is rock fucking solid. And I just put less milk. So I did butter and I don't know my weights, probably quarter cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of butter.
The thing when you're cooking chocolate, the thing when you're cooking chocolate is the temperature that your chocolate gets to. So if your chocolate kind of makes it not to a certain point, it's not going to set rock hard, which is called tempering chocolate, right?
Okay.
Which makes it give that snap. So depending on your milk mixture, I think what it sounds like to me is your peanut butter chocolate one had less milk, less cooling in the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
So if you brought your chocolate up to a certain temp and then added your shit, I think you'd have a bit of a better success on the
So
droopiness.
doing the milk
anyway.
and the butter first, then the chocolate is bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should be heating them up. Make sure that nothing's going in cold.
Okay, yeah, the chocolate goes in as cubes.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean like the milk and the butter.
Okay. And then I made an amazing one like 2 nights ago where I grabbed Reese peanut butter cups and I put them in the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
So I just did a layer of Reese peanut butter cups and then I
Yum.
poured chocolate over top. And then I
Oh,
melted
that sounds
peanut butter.
really good.
I melted peanut butter chips.
Yep.
Then I put that over top and I just swirled it. And then I squirted a little bit of honey on there. So it's like honey, peanut butter, and chocolate.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I just talking about it, I have an erection.
That's
And
always a
every
good
time
sign.
every time I take a bite, a little bit leaks out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Just a little bit.
Just a little pre-cum dab there.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Just a...
Yeah, and then when I go to pull my underwear off later, like the underwear's sticking to the tip of my dong, you know, because it's dried.
Ooh, yeah, well, good thing you manscape, right? Also, the shit sticks, pulls. It's not fun.
You know, yeah. Man.
Oh my god, that's terrible. I love it.
So that's been my 2 weeks. Hands, glass doors, children's testicles, baking, hot tub, and a new
The
British
testicles
TV.
is funny as fuck. That's terrible.
My
son, my only incident with my son was he was little though. He was like 2, and I walk in on him. He's watching TV, and he's like, look, mommy, it's growing." And I was like, that's a between you and him thing, buddy. You don't talk to mom about that, and don't feel shame."
Couple years ago,
he
he was going to go piss before his shower, and he's like, I can't go, and I look over, and he's hard. I'm like, all right, dude, just go off the shower, just go off the shower.
Let's go, please.
But I need to pee. It's like, it's okay. You'll be able to just go clean yourself.
You'll get there in a minute. Yeah, that is fucking funny.
Man.
God, young boys are something else.
Yeah, that's very exciting. Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm glad to see you're enjoying yourself, bud.
But at least I get to enjoy them a lot now, seeing as they're out of school for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, you poor bastard. Well, I get mine all the time. He's working now though, thank God. So at least he does get out of the house. He's been sick the last few days, so he's all at home. Sucks.
Have you been seeing the new Brunswick thing for the grocery stores?
Wow.
Oh,
what New Brunswick thing?
Okay, so the New Brunswick government has now allowed grocery stores to determine whether or not they want to let people in who aren't vaccinated. So they're giving the grocery stores the right to deny people food now.
That's a slippery fucking slope.
How do you think that's going to work out?
Not real well. I think you're going to have people breaking in and stealing fucking food. That's just going to create vigilantism. It's going to create violence. That's what that shit does. You can't mess. There's 3 things you really can't mess with on a human being, right? Food, water, and then somewhere to sleep. When you take away one of those things, you're fucked. And to have that kind of power where even here in Alberta, the government won't even take fucking responsibility. They shirk it onto the small business owner to make sure your staff's vaccinated. But here they're going, hey, grocery stores, make this call. Fuck, they could barely even keep toilet paper on the fucking shelves in 2020, and now they're deciding who gets to eat. That's a stretch.
I think
that's a stretch.
Can you imagine, like 10 years from now, there's no seating at Wendy's and Burger King and McDonald's. It's all drive-through. Like the real estate for that business is now half the size, right? And
with the automation that's coming in,
the amount of people you pay is going to be way less.
Yeah.
And can you imagine grocery stores not having like aisles and shopping carts, and it's just you get it dropped off outside to you? Like the real estate on a grocery store has got to be huge, right? Can you imagine if they cut the size in half?
Yep. Well, just think of the savings in electrical alone if they didn't have to keep it lit, or and there you go, staff savings, because obviously you don't need people.
You remove all the tills.
Yeah.
You remove the customer service counter.
You would eliminate theft.
Well,
how would you not? How would they be stealing? Unless other than employees stuff, stuff. Because those fuckers steal. Workers steal, man.
Well, there's that Amazon convenience store where there's nobody working.
Oh yeah.
You walk in, and anything you take off the shelf and you walk out with automatically gets charged to your card.
Oh, that's pretty fucking. That's cool.
So you can't steal because you just get charged for it. But the
doors, it's on you.
Weird, right? Like there's no security. There's nothing. When do they stop it?
What's gonna do? They're hitting you in the cyber pocket. I don't know, unless you're like homeless. What happens if you're homeless? Like if you don't have something on you, are you allowed in the store? Is it already decided? Like if this store is open to the public.
Yeah.
Some homeless guy walks in and fucking takes whatever the fuck he wants. What happens? He's not linked to shit. He don't got no phone. He don't got PayPal. So I wonder what happens there.
Maybe he can't get in without his Amazon credit card.
I think so. It would have to be something like that. You'd have to be an established client because they're that confident That's how confident they are.
Yeah.
That you're not gonna steal it because they already got your money. They know how to get into your bank account. They don't give a shit. You all like watching Prime Video?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I love watching Prime Video. It's been my last 2 days.
You're like, thank you, Amazon.
Yeah, but
Thank you
once
for all your bounty.
But once the In-Betweeners is gone, I don't know what to watch next.
Oh, fuck. I've been watching a couple of decent little shows, but I'm like all witches and warlocks, and so like there's this Wheel of Time that's pretty good. I like
saw
it.
that. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I saw it show up on my feed.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I've been watching that. That's been interesting. Sorry, I lost my spoon now. And what the hell else am I watching? Oh, on Netflix, I'm watching this thing called Baking Impossible, and it's amazing. They have like an engineer and a baker. Okay.
All right.
And you have to watch the first 3 episodes because it's the best fucking shade I have ever seen thrown on reality TV in my life. So they got this NASA engineer and she's got this old man baker, and they're like making like little robots edible, Okay. So they make, and like they had to do like a Rube Goldberg thing, but all edible, that kind of shit. So the engineer engineers it, and the baker fucking makes it work, right? And then they're like engineering their own like candy epoxy, like chocolate and gummy bears. I was like, it's fucking genius. And like this NASA engineer, I'm pretty sure they just kept her on there because they're like, we have a NASA engineer. NASA's a big name. It's big on the Google, right? But she sucks so bad. And this baker just is like all over her, and like the worst shade ever in my life I've ever seen is thrown in the first 3 episodes. And it's amazing. You need to watch it. Baking Impossible.
Baking Impossible. Okay.
Yeah. Because there's this one. So the chick was like, they wanted to test. And this is the best moment ever. There's 2 women, one woman engineer. And she's like, we're running out of time. We can't test. And the baker's like, you need to test. And so they get to their stress test, their time to perform. And the machine fails fucking miserably, as expected. Yeah. And the judge is like, so what do you think happened? And the engineer's like, well, we just didn't get a chance to test as much as we would have liked. And then the baker's just like, maybe because we didn't test it at all. Like, just totally throws her. And you see the engineer's eyes just like she just like, she sucked in her asshole through her mouth. She just was like, oh, I can't believe that woman just said that shit. And it's amazing. And then the chicks like us, and they're like, oh, so your dessert is a strawberry shortcake. She's like, the woman's like, yeah, I've never made one before. The one that just threw the engineer under the bus. And they're all like, you've never made a shortcake before? Well, guess what? It sucks. And it was amazing. So, and then you seen that engineer, she had the biggest shit-eating grin I've ever fucking seen in my life. She's like, that bitch just fucked right up. Yeah, after like getting them in shit for no reason. Oh my God, it was funny. Baking Impossible. You have to check it out.
I definitely will. I need stuff to watch.
Right? That's like sheer comedy. Well, you gotta start getting on The Witcher. I don't know what the hell your problem is there.
I know.
Get on the wagon.
I still haven't finished Lucifer. I started watching the last season like 2 days ago, and then...
Is there another one past the 5th?
Yeah, this one, the 6th one. Is this the 5th or 6th?
I don't even
the
know
last
anymore.
one that came out is the last one.
Oh, okay, good. I mean, I'll miss it.
Yeah, Lucifer is now God.
What?
Yeah, and he's like wrangling with, in his
That's
head.
Gone places.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, he won the battle. He took over from his dad.
Well, I guess that's what you get. Lucifer just means light. That's all. Light of his father's balls.
That's why I'm an alcoholic. I took over from my dad.
But I still see you in the camera. Like,
yeah,
where are you?
No, I'm still here. I guess I didn't do all the aspects.
Yeah, you're a little disappointed right now.
I'm still
He's
around.
disappointed in you. Yeah. Way to fuck that up. Yeah. Seriously. One job.
One job. Not be there and be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And you stuck around. Idiot.
Way to go, dumb fuck. Now look at you making fucking pizza on a Friday night. Oh, that was terrible.
I don't think I know how to not make pizza on a Friday night.
Right?
I don't think it's a thing I've ever done.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Not very often anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I am getting tired. Like, real tired of it. Like, real tired of it.
Yeah, getting over it.
Yeah.
You're like, I've had too much pizza. I'm fucking
No, not just pizza, just
Friday nights.
customers and just I don't understand how. I mean, I think I get it, But I'm wondering why this last year my pickups have increased. So my walk-in traffic is like 40% higher. So I've got like 40% more people driving to my location and then walking in the door and talking to me. And I was like, I don't know how to explain this the nicest way, but the three of you in the lobby that keep asking me questions as my printer keeps going off, and then I have to tell you your pizza's going to be half an hour, and you give me that look of like, well, why? It's like, because you should have just ordered from your phone, and when you drove down here, it would be ready. But instead, you're driving in here, and now I've got to talk to you. And every time somebody walks in, I lose 3 minutes of time. So if there's three of you,
God.
I've lost almost 10 minutes of time, and my printer just keeps going off. And the people on the other end are getting their food late now because when they show up, I haven't even made their food yet because I've been talking to people. But I think it's because we're dead center of town. Honestly, like I figured if I do a reno, I'm just gonna like try and move locations to be like the outskirts of town, so nobody ever drives to talk to me. They
gotcha, because they're like, oh, well, I'm right by Panago anyway.
Yeah, I'm right downtown. I'm on the way home from work.
Wow, I think you're the first business owner in the history of business owning to be like, you know what? I hate my centralized location.
It's just I can't give the service I want to give when I'm constantly.
No, I get it. Yeah, especially in the type of business. Yes,
I can give them the same product with the same smile on my face if I just have to drop it off at their house.
Yeah, probably a bigger smile.
And you can see with the success of things like DoorDash and Uber Eats and Skip the Dishes, why are these people?
Why are they fucking picking it? Because they're saving your restaurant, Clay, from DoorDash.
That's fine. I would rather them use us than any of those third-party bullshit.
Ew, absolutely. You got it. There's
so
bullshit.
Maybe it's just that maybe my pickups haven't increased, but my deliveries have decreased because my deliveries have gone to DoorDash people.
You know what? I think you've just made the math right there. That makes absolute sense.
So I think
truly.
I feel like I'm seeing more people because I'm delivering less food personally, and there's more people picking up because they're picking up through the third-party app.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just
crazy.
I'm tired. I'm looking at people coming in without masks, and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." I was like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. And if you came in without a mask and you said sorry and I didn't make you leave, can you flash me a badge and say, "Hey, I'm the health inspector. You didn't ask me for a mask"? Can I get in trouble if somebody else comes in without a mask and I don't ask them to leave?
Yeah.
Because they're not eating in there. They're just picking up.
It seems to change on a fucking day-to-day basis. And I think everyone is so over it. I think the COVID fatigue is like in the bones now.
Do you have to wear one when you go to houses and stuff?
If they want me to, I always ask if they care or not.
Yeah.
And if half the time they don't give a shit, so I'll just go in. And it's not like they're all over me anyway. Like there's always a pretty good distance maintained between your plumber and you.
Yeah.
Unless you know them. You know what I mean?
Unless it's a Pornhub video, then they're real close.
Well, that's right. And they're paying extra for that, though.
I hope so.
But yeah, no, if they don't want me to, but then I've got some people who look at me like the devil because I didn't show up with it on the door, and then I still see to this day people driving with masks on in their cars by themselves. So, whatever.
I do find that really weird when I see that as well. Like, you're by yourself. What are you doing?
What are you doing, man? Yeah, like they want us in, like, because I live in an apartment building house, right? Yeah. And just a little 3-4 walk up. And they want us to have our masks on when we enter the building. And I don't do that. I just fucking come home. My mask is in my truck, my car, and in every coat I fucking own, I have a mask. And there I go. And that's pretty much it. And I don't wear one in my house. Oh my God, get out of here. Well, I mean, gotta wear the goddamn thing all day anyway. Fuck.
Like -30 here. I wear the mask all the time in my car because it keeps me warm. I'm going to get gas. It's actually serving me a purpose that it hasn't served over the last 2 years. It's keeping my face warm.
I switched to the bandana style and I love it. And like, so the same thing here, even though like when it gets a little windy and it's like -1.
Oh no.
I wear it like a little necker, a little neckerchief. It's good. It keeps my neck warm. Makes a little mini compact scarf that I can wear as a convenient mask.
Oh, I should get that.
Yeah, I really like it. Saves the ears. It doesn't fuck with your glasses if you're wearing sunglasses.
Oh my God.
It's good.
So I have mine hanging over my left ear all the time, like a fighter pilot, right? I undo it from the right. So when I'm at work by myself and I'm just working in the back, I'm not fucking
Top Gun. Clay's Top Gun.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have it hanging from my ear, and I'm putting stock away yesterday after we got our distributor. after we got our distribution truck, I'm putting stock away, and I'm grabbing my flats of 2 liters. So there's 8 2-liters in a flat.
Oh, my phone's trying to die. Go on.
8 2-liters in a flat. So I grab it and I go to throw it on the shelf, and the bottom part of my mask hooked on one of the 2-liter necks as I threw it like a foot over, and it ripped my ear. Like I jumped back to the left. The thing is, I've got an industrial piercing, so it got caught on that. If it was just my ear, it just would have fallen off. But it got caught in industrial, and yeah, it ripped it a little bit. And I was like, wow, that sucks.
Stitches, or you just fucking ended up?
It'll heal. It'll heal. I've caught it on shirts when I've taken shirts off. I've caught it on like my pillow, bedding, and stuff when I'm lying in bed.
What the fuck is going on with you lately?
Yeah, just pain. Daddy likes pain. Daddy
wants more. Break my oven door. Daddy wants it.
Daddy likey.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
What's the movie with Zoolander with Ben Stiller when he's banging this chick and she's like, cock me, and he's just pounding on her and he's like, I think I am.
Oh my god,
just cock me.
Is that something about Mary?
No. I think this is. He's on vacation in Mexico with his wife, and he meets a girl and falls in love with her there. He owns a bunch of.
What a slime ball!
Yeah. Well, no, his wife is a lying, cheating slut at the end of it. Like she's not a good person.
So it was all good in the end.
Yeah, she's not a good person, and everybody knows
it. That's nice.
But yeah, it's nice that it works out well for.
Fuck! I wish I can't even think of it. I can't think of it at all.
But what is cock me? Think about it. You want someone to cock you while they're already fucking you. What do you think you want that added bonus to be? You personally, what is the cock me that they're doing for you?
I don't know. I hope it doesn't mean she wants to get hit in the face like Cole cock me. Like she just doesn't know what to say. Is this her way of saying like harder? Like I think there's easier ways to go about it. And it's like, or maybe maybe he's suffering from like a small penis where she's like, cock me already. Like he's like, oh babe, I've been here for 15 minutes.
No, if I recall correctly, it was missionary. He was on top of her and he was pounding away, and she was like, yeah, cock me. He's like, I think I am. Am I cocking you right now?
I really hope I am.
So yeah, I always pictured him just pulling out and slapping her in the face with his big meaty dick. That's what I'm thinking.
That's fucking cock slapping. Come on, you'd be like, cock slap me. That's what you say in that situation.
It's not often I'm in
bed. Just
asking
telling you from a friend I heard from.
It's not often I'm in bed with a dude and I get the opportunity to tell someone to cock me.
True enough.
So next time, I promise, I'm going to get them to cock me.
You know what? I'm going to say I've had this opportunity probably a couple more times than you, and I've never found the need to be like, cock me. I think I'm a better communicator.
but if in your future you are getting plowed and somebody is there, can you please
cock me?
Can you say cock me and then tell me about it?
What if they leave? Then they're like, oh, she fucking crazy. Stop, pull it out now. I'm like, no, you cock me right now. Right? That'd be terrible.
I remember my friends and I were in Las Vegas for a weekend, and I was staying in a room with the girl I was dating. He was staying in a room with a friend of ours. And they said there was a girl on the wall behind them getting laid, and they just heard it for hours and hours. And he said the most like prominent words he heard on a regular basis were, flip me over, flip me over, flip me over. So like, then we're trying to discuss like, well, was he only doing one position and she was pissed off and she wanted to be flipped over? Or was she sort of just like, I'm on my back, I'm on my stomach, I'm on my back, flip me over, flip me over. Like she just kept wanting like a rotation going on. Or were there two guys in there and one was in the front?
Oh.
We don't know. Because
they're like, take turns.
Flip me over, flip me over, flip me over, like a hard boiled, like an egg, like you're frying an egg,
like a pancake,
like a pancake,
like a pancake. I'm not really sure.
Like you're doing her missionary, and then after a couple pumps, you flip her over and do her doggy for 3 pumps, and then she wants to be flipped over again. Like, I think she just can't be pleased. I'm not gonna lie.
I was just about to say, it sounds like a one with way too many expectations. Like she better be like, flip me over, then cock me.
There we go.
We have a real conversation. You know what I mean? Like she's gonna have to like dial down her game. This is where you need to edit yourself. Like that's one of those main things. You're like, am I doing too much right now?
Flip me over.
Yes.
Flip me over.
Flip me over.
Oh my god! I wonder the next time I'm with a girl if I tell her to flip me over. I wonder what that's gonna be.
Like, no, what if you tell her to cock you?
Cock me. Cock
She's
me.
like, oh, what does that mean? So you better have something good.
Oh, what if she pulls out a strap on? Then I've already gone too far at that
Ooh.
point.
See, that's an interesting interpretation. I think that could
Cock me. Yeah. I
Get
can't.
all cocked up, babe.
I can't walk away at that point. I've already gone that far.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to follow through. That's
It's just
the
like
gentleman thing to do.
It's just like I go to the bar and I meet a girl and we dance. We have a couple drinks and we make out for a bit, and then I take her back to my place and she goes down on me and I put her on my bed and I pull up her skirt and she has a penis and I'm like, oh well, I've gone this far.
Well, here we are, in for a penny.
This is
in
it.
for a pound.
I mean, I can't kick you out now.
Cock me.
Cock me. Cock me. Problem solved.
Then you'd be like, cock, fuck me.
Yeah. And then she'd be like, flip me over.
Flip me over.
And I'd be like, hold on.
I'm
I gotta go put
curious.
some candles out before I burn the house down. Give me a second.
Like, I need to know what that means. Like, I can get over the cock me thing. I just think that's funny.
But
Because I think
over?
that's like, flip me over. I want to know. Like,
Yeah.
flip me over. Maybe she's a gymnast.
Or maybe
Maybe they're
she's
just practicing in their routine.
maybe she's like you and she's a great communicator, and that was all she really wanted to communicate, was that she wanted to be flipped over. And he
Just tell
wasn't
me you're
listening.
gonna flip me. You flip me good. Flip it.
What if
Love
he
it.
was deaf and she didn't know? They just met that night and he had no idea she wanted to be flipped over, so she kept saying it.
Oh my God. Well, it sounds like she's really, because be like, flip it. Oh, that's bad. I'm gonna
Okay.
get.
I mean, yeah, I guess you can make fun of deaf people. You can.
Oh, I don't want to. They're so nice
Flip me over.
for deaf people.
Flip me over. No, it didn't sound like that. He said
Okay.
it was like flip me. She definitely wasn't deaf. I think he was deaf.
Fuck.
He couldn't hear her.
Obviously not good at looking in windows either. Fuck, we didn't know what the hell was going on.
Well, I mean, you can't see through the wall. It's not like we climbed out on the patio and looked through the window.
Yeah, if you're dedicated. That's a fucking easy way out, that answer. That is hilarious. Flip me over. That's gonna haunt me. I think that might haunt me.
I wish I had more sex stories of me hearing people and stuff, but I don't know.
Like, I wonder if I was getting pounded and I'd said, flip me over. I would say it just to see what happened.
But
You know what I
if,
mean? Like an experiment.
What if you were riding him and you're like, flip me over, and he's like, you're on.
What?
You want me to rotate you? I don't.
I'd be like, no, you just figure it out. Go with it, naturally.
Yeah.
Go with it. Just so I
Be
can
like,
figure it out, right? Extrapolation. I ain't gonna go that fucking
Then
far.
he'd definitely
Come on
flip
now.
you over off the bed, out the fucking
Yeah.
door, and you'd be done.
Get out, bitch. I'm like, God, and he's like, I'm a real estate agent. Here's my card. I'll flip whenever you want to, lady.
Yeah, and then he's gonna be like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna go find someone else to cock me.
Oh man, right? Fucking cock me. I like that.
So when you're baking, like, change the subject here. When you're baking for your boss,
Drastic. Yeah.
what?
What are you asking me? What or what?
Yeah, well, have you decided what you're baking, or has your boss decided what you're baking?
Oh, I told him to make me a list of what he wanted,
Oh,
so I gave consent.
okay. I don't know that word. I do know that I was putting like plates away the other day, and I saw a whole
Yep.
bunch of jam, like jars and stuff that you
Oh yeah.
lent me with jams and sauces
Oh yes.
and canning, and I was like, I wonder if Dora ever wants those back.
Well, you're gonna have to bring them to me in Halifax.
I mean, if I did show up with a suitcase full of like glass canning,
I'd fill it up. I'd fill it up for you again.
Oh my
That's the
god.
beautiful thing about canning.
Oh my god. I get cocked and flipped over and
Yeah.
dessert.
And canned.
Well, as long as there's butter tarts, I'm good.
I make you butter tarts anytime. You know I would.
I know.
Butter tarts. I should fucking make some of those now that you mention it.
So did he give you a
Make
list
me
at
think
all?
about them. Yeah, I'm doing. He wants. get this ready. Here we go. So I do these hand pies. Little hand pies. They're maybe like 6 inches wide.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they're good. You don't need a bowl. They don't come in a tin. You just put them in your fucking hand and
Yeah.
go. So I'm doing. So, and his daughter's celiac. So I'm doing some gluten-free shit. And and that's why he's asked me, because now his wife doesn't really bake. She's a lovely woman outside of that, but she doesn't bake really much. So I'm doing 4 gluten-free Oreo cheesecakes. I'm doing a couple of dozen cookies, not gluten-free.
Mm.
I'm doing 12 hand pies with gluten, 4 without gluten. And what the fuck's the last thing? Hand pies, cookies. Oh, no, I think, cookies, hand pies, and cheesecakes. It's more than enough.
It's delicious.
Yeah. I'm going to do he wants the caramel apple pie that I do.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that at all. So that's the plan this weekend. Get all my doughs started. I'm gonna bake on the 23rd. This is so funny. So he's paying me like I'm at a regular day of work. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm taking the day off so that I can bake all day that I'm gonna get paid for. And then we're gonna meet
plumber wage to bake.
Yeah.
That'd be like me getting paid my wage to fuck. You know?
Right? And I love baking.
I mean, my hourly wage, even if my hourly wage was like $100 an hour and I got paid to fuck, I would get paid like $11 that day.
Do not make me choke on ice. That was not fair. Oh my God.
Well, maybe 12 if you count the taking the pants off all the way.
Oh, but yeah, that's a gentleman's touch too. That's nice. Yeah. You do have a romantic bone in your body, Clay.
I'll take my socks off too. That way I don't slip on the floor when I'm cocking you on the edge of the bed.
While you're flipping them over.
I have to flip them over.
You need the traction. Because I think you got to be cocking them while you're flipping them over.
Yeah, I'm a thinker.
You are. You're a problem solver.
You like how the conversation changed and went immediately back to getting cocked?
It's because I'm telling you, the flipping over is going to haunt me. I need to know. I want to know why. I'm going to do some questionable research on it and figure it out. Yeah.
Dark web research.
Yeah, flip me over. Urban Dictionary. Let's go.
So you're going to bake the whole day and your kid's going to be stealing the food all day?
Well, no, he knows that. I'm getting paid. See, so I have the company credit card, right? So I have a company credit card. And I totally purchased everything on Walmart online for the baking shit. I was like $154 fucking dollars for all that shit. But 4 cheesecakes, that's like 3 bricks of cream cheese per, and like almost 12 eggs. And so it was pretty costly. So I was like, you can't eat any of this shit, Devin. So now what I have to do is I have to do the decoy baking. So I'm doing my boss's baking, but now I gotta bake for my shit for him so he'll fucking eat it and stay out of my boss's stuff. God. Serious to Christ. I know, right? Fuck me.
So I sort of did a thing like that years ago when I first moved out to buy this pizza place. My staff would be making pizzas and they would just reach down and eat like cheese and pepperoni and stuff out of the make table while making pizzas. And then I was like, you can't do that. That's terrible. Please wash your hands. Stop doing that. And then they started to... Why are you laughing? They started...
Oh my God, because that's fucking disgusting.
They started...
Oh my God.
But then they started doing it out of the make table, like waste grates where the stuff falls through. So they weren't taking it out of the make table. They were taking it out of the place where the shit falls through. But they were doing it while making pizzas. So their fingers are grabbing the pepperoni slice, eating it, and then putting cheese on a pizza. So I was like, you can't do that because it's disgusting. And if people walk in and see you doing that, they don't know where you're taking it from. They think you might be taking it right off their food. So they're like, well, it's just waste. So why does it matter? I go, I don't care that you're eating it. You just can't do it while you're making
Can you hear me anymore?
Yeah, it's perfect. So then what I did is I grabbed our spray. It's called Orange Stuff. It's a degreaser. And I walked over, I closed my make table lids, and I sprayed the degreaser into all of the waste grates. And I was like, if you want to continue eating from here, you're going to be eating poison. Stop doing it.
All 4 staff fall dead.
No, but they were warned before they did it. But the remarkable thing, this is what I found, is there was way less waste. So I think they were throwing it down there on purpose to eat it.
Yeah, that makes those fuckers.
Just dropping cheese, pepperoni, chicken, pineapple, and they were just like scooping it out and eating it. So I just sprayed it with degreaser, and they stopped doing it, but also they stopped wasting. Fucking amazing, right? Amazing.
You'd be like, you could run it like an Amazon shop. You got to step on the fucking scale.
Yeah.
You're charged by the weight when you leave.
It's like they're cutting cocaine for me, and I make them wear bikinis so I know they're not stealing shit when they walk out the
door. Fucking employees, I tell you, man. If they can, they fucking will.
Why does the pizza guy make you wear a bikini on shift? Well, he's rude. I'm going to steal pieces of chicken.
He knows I love the fucking salami. That's why. Can't get pineapple tidbits anymore. Yeah. So
gotta go for the salami, and not the good salami like in the pop storage room. That's where we get all the good salami. At least that's where I give all my good salami.
That's where I'm earning them raises.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with consent. And over the age of 18.
Sure.
Now.
Yeah, that's an expensive lesson.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny. That is funny. Sorry.
So you finished your Oak Island? They found treasure. Is it done?
They did find okay, wait. Okay, talk now.
Yeah. Can you?
Oh, yes. Fuck, you're smart. Sorry, I'm so stupid.
Yeah. Hey, fuck, you're smart, Mr. Melty Hand, hot tub burning, moron,
I'm
oven
trying to
door
make sure that, right?
smashing, not explaining testicles to children kind of guy you are.
You know, it's your special breed, special
Yeah.
kind. Don't
Yeah.
forget romantic.
I know how to work an iPhone. I don't know how to work fire.
I had to take off the headphone setting on the fucking mic
Yeah.
on here on the Zoom. So fucking smart. Okay, I'm ready to talk about Oak Island. You ready?
Yeah. I've got like 5 minutes, so go.
Okay. So yeah, Oak Island, fucking
Yeah.
crazy. They kicked the archaeologists out of Oak Island because what ended up happening is that they have found so much shit, and it's all from like the 1400s, mid 1400s. The Canadian government has taken notice, and these American brothers are paying for everything archaeological on Oak Island. The government's going, oh shit, you're finding some stuff. So now they put massive restrictions on what they're allowed to explore or not explore. So then what they ended up doing, they're like, well, guess what? We don't care anymore about the archaeology. We don't care about the story. We're concentrating on the money pit. And that's what they're doing. And they have found there's gold there. They're in the boreholes. They've got such a high concentration of silver and gold for no explanation. It's not like Oak Island's a gold fucking nugget, you know?
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy. They found the galleon. They found this Portuguese road that is dated to I think it's like 1469, something stupid like that. So it's hard science, man. They found some shit, man.
So like 70 years prior to when they said the French and English landed in Canada, there was Portuguese shit in Canada?
That's correct. Templars. Nice. The Mi'kmaq people here, their flag is the Templar flag. Just mirror image of it.
Just by chance, right? Great minds think
right?
alike.
Just by chance, right?
Right.
Sure. So we're talking Templar Treasure Island in fucking Canada. That's Indiana Jones shit right there. You know, and awesome. I love it. I love the story. It sucks that they kind of kibosh the archaeologists because it is the story that I love.
Yeah.
But go get the fucking treasure, boys. Let's go find that Ark of the Covenant. I'm in.
How much do they get to keep if they find it?
I think they get to keep it.
Because there was a guy right now in the French Alps.
Yeah.
8 years ago, he found like a box while like mountain climbing in snow and ice. He noticed something weird reflecting off the sun. He went over and brushed away the snow, and there was a box. And inside the box was like rubies and diamonds and sapphires. And I mean, they were like cut gems, like nicely ready for sale. Yeah. And he did the right thing and went to the French government and said, "Hey, I found this on the hill." And they said, "Well, I mean, what? It's you don't know, right? You have no idea." And he said there was codes or inscriptions, so he figured there's family members that might be like ownership of this. So you can't sell something like that. I mean, unless it's to a collector that's not going to say anything. But the French government tried to track down all the people. They couldn't find anything. So since the French government owned the land it was found on, they got to split it with the guy who found it. So it's worth like $350,000. So he got to take like $175,000 home for his, mountaineering expedition.
That's amazing.
And they said it probably came from an Air India flight that crashed. And there's so much stuff that got like strewn about.
Sad.
Yeah, they're still finding like seats and luggage and people from that crash. And they guessed that this was probably something from the Indian government was sending to another country for something. And it was just a box of jewels. Like it was, they don't have the manifest or anything anymore, but they assumed it was, something in cargo. But I mean, he got $175,000.
That's crazy.
Better than zero.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's why I ask. I don't know what the rules are for Canadian treasure.
Well, honestly, I think that the rules are a little bit different, like in the money pit area, just because there's been people trying to get that thing since the late 1800s.
Yeah.
And that was the only part where the Canadian government was not going to put any restrictions because they've been digging and trying to find shit there for years. But they were actually just, and I agree with the stance of the Canadian government. You're finding archaeological finds from predating what we know as our history.
Yeah, our history is changing.
Like this is a big fucking deal. So it's good that they're kind of doing that. And I understand their point of view too. They're spending a shit ton of money and they need to make that money back. I get it.
I don't know. I think the Canadian government should be happy with the new historical records and let them keep the treasure, right? Like,
Absolutely. I think so. And I kind of think that's where it'll end up. I think it's got to be something along those lines because they're not the first people trying to get that treasure.
Did you watch that? Did you follow that link about the boom, the Bell Island boom?
No, I didn't have a chance. I forgot about that.
I saw it on like a ghost stories, like unexplained TV show. Like they try and explain shit that's unexplained. Apparently there's an island in Newfoundland that all the residents on one day, I don't know, maybe it was in the 70s, all of a sudden heard this loud boom like in the air, like a sonic boom but louder, and then power lines zapped out and things were magnetized, like scissors flew through the room and stuck in the wall, and knives magnetized to the fridge. And everybody went outside to look, and there's nothing broken, no windows broken. They couldn't figure it out, and everybody's like,
rays.
What's that?
Gamma rays.
Somebody said that one of the theories is that it was some sort of weapon to stop like Russian missiles. It was something designed to dissolve missiles in midair or to like shoot them off course to fuck with their guidance systems. And it's a U.S. thing because a lot of people said there were U.S. planes in the air when they heard it, but it wasn't a sonic boom.
Crazy. Well, now I'm really gonna have to follow that link.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, and I've talked to people from Newfoundland, and nobody knows anything about it because it was so long ago, like 50 years ago, right?
Now I'm gonna start. I'll be like, all right, you bastards. I know a couple now. I'll be like, talk to me about the boom.
Yeah, and then what if they say, just flip me over first? You're like, fuck yeah, I'll cock you.
I'm gonna cock you right now, you cocky bastard, right?
But yeah, so the Bell Island boom, I figured if you're into islands and treasure, that's a land mystery. That's a mysterious thing out in your sort of.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I do love being out east. It's a lot of fun. A lot of cool shit out here.
Would you be horribly disappointed if I told you I had to go deal with kids for gymnastics and go deal with going to work?
Well, I would be, but I'd forgive you because I understand.
Oh, that's awesome to hear.
I know.
So when are we going to chat next?
Whenever you want.
Done. I will do research on cocking people and flipping people over.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look into it. I'm going to look at that boom thing. I'll figure that shit out.
Hold on. I got questions for you real quick. Real quick.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to marry one, fuck one, kill one. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You got Adam Sandler, David Spade, and Rob Schneider, but Adam Sandler is the water boy. David Spade is Joe Dirt.
No.
And Rob Schneider is the making copies guy from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, no, that's terrible. Waterboy? Okay. Oh, God. That's terrible. How can I answer that quickly? I have to fucking think about that. Well, David Spade, Joe Dirt, fucking kill. I already dated that cunt a long time ago. I ain't ever dating that fucker again. So he's dead.
Okay.
Now I'm going to have to say.
Think about your mother-in-law.
Now I'm going to base this on a few things. Okay. I'm going to have to say that I have to marry Rob Schneider, and I'm going to have a reason why for this. Because I'm going to fuck that water boy because he's stupid. But Adam Sandler looks like he has the propensity. He might have a big dick out of all the rest of them. That's my choice.
I would just think I couldn't marry the Adam Sandler part because his mama from that was terrible, and I couldn't have that as my mother-in-law.
I couldn't have that either.
No.
So blah, blah, blah. And you're really like, if you got to fuck him, you don't got to talk, right? So you don't have to know how stupid he is. You're just like, just go in and out, water boy.
Just fuck his mouth, and it'll shut him up.
My blah, 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 blah.
Just sit on his face. You don't have to hear him. You might be good for motorboating. Who knows, right? All right.
That's right.
So now we got fuck one, marry one, kill one. We got your last landlord.
Ooh.
The crackhead that almost stole your son's Xbox.
God, you're just going for the fucking hard ones.
Or Jessie on pills from Saved by the Bell. When she's so excited. I'm so excited. I can't stop. I'm so excited.
Oh, man. Well, I've definitely got to kill the crackhead because I almost did kill him. So I feel that's crackhead's dead. Fuck. Okay, I'd have to fuck Jesse. Disgusting. Because I couldn't fuck my old landlord. But he does got money, so I'd marry him.
But what if she was like Nomi from Showgirls? I mean, she's kind of hot there, right? But I mean, she'd be on pills and she'd be Jessie, so she'd at least have the body from Nomi.
And eventually I think I could clean her up. I'm gonna put that work in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give her the old 1-2.
It's worth it.
I feel that she got good hair. It's like I think I could.
She's got awesome hair.
Boobs. I could go for that. And maybe she could wash dishes. Like maybe that's her path to clean is learning how to clean after me.
Well, let's be fair. She's female, so you know she knows how to do dishes,
You know it.
right?
Bitch might not know how to make a good sandwich, but I'm gonna teach her.
That's right. So then we got the last one here. We've got the father of your child,
Oh God.
your grade 11 gym teacher,
I didn't make it to grade 11.
grade 10 gym teacher,
Okay, yeah, I did
Okay.
that.
and the first girl that you ever went down on.
Oh, fuck, marry or kill. What was the first one again? You kind of stunned me
Oh,
on the last
the
two.
father of your child.
Oh, gross. Kill.
Okay.
Dead.
So now you've got your grade 10 gym teacher and the first girl that you went down on. And bonus points, if your grade 10 gym teacher is the first girl you went down on, that's a bonus.
No. He was a very old and fat man. Like, he had no business being a phys ed teacher. I think he was just doing it because he was a pedophile.
Oh, nice.
But
Brilliant.
yes,
Brilliant.
yes.
What a
really
twat.
brilliant. Fucking brilliant twat. He liked looking at twats, little ones. Oh my God. And see, that's how you know it's bad if I'm not killing the pedophilic fucking baby daddy's like, no, done. I'm not revisiting that trash either. Shit. Yeah. Now let's clarify some things.
All
If
right.
it's just I just gotta fuck it once.
Yeah, just one time.
Okay, perfect. You know what? Then I would marry the chick. She was pretty cool, but really fucking just a flake, completely shallow. But at least she's not the pedophilic, gym teacher. So
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be the gym teacher now because it's obviously years later. Pick the gym
He's
teacher
dead.
then. Well,
'Cause
you don't want to fuck that.
That's a whole new question.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, I'll fuck this shitty gym teacher
Yep.
just to get out of the way, like just a quick fucking mercy bang, done. I won't even come. I'll fake it, like, oh, okay, see you later.
Wait, girls come?
What? Oh, right.
I'm so focused on flipping them over. I had no idea there was more to it.
You're like, I got so worried what cocking it was that I fucking lost everything else. Cock me and flip me over. Ready.
All right. So you're married to the first girl you went down on.
Yeah, I guess.
That's beautiful.
It's a pretty poor choice. You gave me some pretty poor fucking choices there, and it's gonna be bad. She's gonna cheat on me. It's gonna be a shitty fucking marriage. But
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Any relationship I've ever been in, they end up cheating on me. So that's a normal thing. That's not abnormal. You should go in with that expectation, right?
oh yeah, keep it low, keep the expectations low. I've heard this theory before.
Yeah, and that way when
stay single.
that,
I just stay single. That's how I do it.
and that way the one day they don't hit you, you feel that they like you. Like, oh my God, they've changed. They didn't hit me today.
Oh my God, you do love me, honey.
This is different. This is so different. Please stop fucking my sister. Please stop. Yeah.
Please, because she's fucking calling me all the time.
Yeah, I'll make you a sandwich.
Me make you a really good sandwich. No, flip me over.
All right, so next time you hit me up with some really shitty choices.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I've got a lot of gym teachers we can talk about. So,
Okay, perfect.
And
Okay.
one of them used to fuck one of the students when I was there, so she doubled as a
my
babysitter and ended up being a little fuck toy for a while.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to ask. Fuck, marry, or
Of
kill
course
that
you
one.
will. I'm sure we won't exhaust any conversation ever, so we're good
No.
to go. All right.
Impossible.
Thanks again for letting me know what's going on with your life, and we will
Yeah.
be chatting, I would say, probably within the next week.
Sure.
And yeah, enjoy baking. Make sure your son
will.
doesn't eat all the shit, and
Yeah,
enjoy
fuck.
living out east where it's not minus 40.
I will. Okay, you enjoy your hot tub.
Yeah, I would high five you, but
Yes.
hands covered in blisters.
You take care of that paw.
Yeah, you too. Peace out, homie.
All right. See ya.
Wow.